Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the OSU Catch World Cup 2024 quarterfinals. I'm Snow Leopard here with Sekre. We have an exciting match of Belgium versus Germany. Sekre, how's it going?
Going good. Just got off of commentating probably the best match so far of the World Cup. And going into another match between two countries that pretty much have the same flag, except they're a little bit switched around in the placements of the colors. So these two teams, they pretty much know each other very well as well. I know they've talked to each other a little bit. It's going to be pretty close in the seedings as well, number 12 and number 18. Two teams that I think are pretty equal in power, except Germany been getting a little bit weaker over the years. Belgium very slightly on the up and coming over the past few years, so a bit of a different dynamic between the two.
Definitely, yeah. We've seen Germany be powerhouse in the past, but like you said, slowing down a bit. Belgium starting to pick up some pace, and like you said, lots of great players on both teams. I have personal friends on both teams, so I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
We see Mr. El Skefe himself, commentator, winning the role for Belgium. And I'm assuming we're probably going to be getting, I don't even know what bans we'd be getting from these teams. I could see maybe a DT1 ban from Germany, maybe, but then again, it's like their players are good at DT, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, is banning DT against Germany still the gameplay?
I don't even know. Like, the thing is, these teams are pretty equal, I'd say. Maybe hidden ban from Germany versus Belgium. We do see El Skefe banning Hard Rock 3, probably the easiest map of the pool for the Hard Rock 3 slot. Pretty much a consistency FC map, and we probably just don't have the players to be able to play the AR-10 with some of the jumps in that as consistent as, say, Germany does. Germany banning the hidden 2, low pro trait.
Yeah, I think that's a fair ban. Some of those maps can be a bit coin flip at times. At least for these teams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think either of these teams really like playing the hidden all that often. So, and that's kind of what you get when you get into these loser bracket matchups. By the way, this is a loser bracket matchup, so the team that loses this is sadly going to go home for this week. The team that wins, they still have one more match after this one. I believe it'll be against Indonesia, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Already won their match earlier against Spain.
Yeah, it'll be Indonesia.
Yeah, we see the first pick coming in from Germany. It's going to be Mixed Mod 1. Not too surprising on this one, to be honest. I mean, Marshmallow, very good with the hidden. And this one, you can put one of the weaker players on the no mod and still have one of your stronger players on the Hard Rock too. So if you have a good all-arounded team, then you're pretty much solid on this mixed spot in particular.
Definitely, yeah. Excited to see who that starting warm is going to be. I'm excited to see Junakari playing. Want to see when he comes out. It's a friend of mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they host a bunch of tournaments with you, no?
He does. He has some of his own. He got me into tournaments in general. And then, yeah, we still collab on some tournaments here and there. Like
for me, if you asked that question, I would have been like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I wouldn't have known. That's how it is to be with you and him.
The chicken or the Bible.
Oh my god. We're going there.
I still think that was the best name change.
Hey, maybe it'll come back one day in the future, you never know. But we seem to be having Germany's lineup already on the roster. You know, for Life in Yorka and Marshmallow. Belgium, we have El Skefe, Mike Cutie, and I think that was Jesse that I saw for a second there. Probably going to be on the hidden. Maybe El Skefe's on the hidden. Either one.
Yeah, hard to say. Either one could, yeah. Yeah, Germany seems pretty locked in with Beautiful Life and Ryoku and Marshmallow.
Are going to be getting started on this one right now. We'll be seeing the mod rosters momentarily, right about now. No mod on the top, hidden on the right, and then I'm assuming Hard Rock is on the left for both these two teams.
Yeah, looking like it. So will be El Skefe on that hidden, along with Marshmallow. Diving into the first map picked by Germany.
Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate it, helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battle depression, I'm back with a message.
Pretty slow intro, a couple jumps here, but everyone doing fine so far.
Yeah, nothing really in the first 300 combo. I actually do see a miss from Uno for Life very early on, and my cutie traded, as well as Marvello. 3 misses already throughout the whole team. 4 misses with Jesse's as well. Only 2 people holding the FC with El Scafe and Inryoku.
El Scafe down, just Inri now. And she's on hard rack nonetheless, so doing quite well over there. Fortunately, though, despite that, Belgium going to be taking the lead. Uno and Marv is struggling a bit more than the Belgian squad.
Yeah, and I mean, it's mostly Uno, pretty far down compared to all the other players in the lobby. 60,000 points behind. There's still a lot of map to definitely make it up. Seeing 2 misses from both Marvello and El Scafe on the hidden. 1 more from my Cutie though, which isn't traded from Inryoku.
Yeah, there we go. Finally paying off. Germany gonna be taking the lead as Inryoku holding on to that SS. Uno covered quite a bit as well. Inri gonna drop right for the break. Oh no. Hate to see it.
About a 1 miss lead for Germany. They see that in the break right there too. Small little break. Mike Hughes is going to extend the lead a bit more for Germany here too.
Mike Hughes gonna drop. Jesse gonna drop as well. Germany gonna
one of them traded by
bit.
She misses again, so it's going to be pretty much even from where we were before. Still a bit of a lead for Germany, 2 misses or so.
Yeah, score stabilizing now, but Marv gonna drop again.
Yeah, Escafe seems to have found his footing, but Jesse and Uno trade in the top slots, so nothing too different here still.
Yeah, Marv needs to recover his combo though. That's still slowly bleeding score back over to Belgium.
Still need 1 more miss on the side of Germany for Belgium to be able to take advantage here. And that one's from El Scafe, not going to be what they wanted.
My cutie gonna follow up as well. Germany get right back above 50k. Score advantage. Closing out the map soon here.
Yeah, and I mean, Inryoku pretty much dominated this map with only a single miss from them.
Yeah,
well played.
Inryoku popping off on this one. Huge performance out of her. Yeah, 3 miss, but I think they're all 3 in a row, so basically 1 miss. It's going to be a nice 0-1 opening for Germany on their pick. I think it was a little up in the air towards the beginning, about halfway through, but they cleaned it up by the end, so they should be pretty happy about that one. Okay, interesting strategy. Germany already calling the timeout.
Can't time out though. They can't time out. It's Belgium.
Oh yeah.
So a bit of a interesting thing there. Belgium, we have to wonder what their pick is going to be. Definitely not. Actually, maybe they go with hidden, but it's tough. They do seem to be going into Nomad 2 for the side of Belgium, which I mean makes sense for their team, especially with them one mover, Tremendous Moi, aka known as Adia.
Yeah, we're gonna get Trip Coffee being picked. The another ref confirm that indeed, yeah, they cannot call timeout until it's their turn. Yep. We'll be jumping into this map in just a bit then. We'll say, at least in their defense, they called it immediately, so they're not trying to do anything funky here. Yeah, it looks like Jinakari gonna be coming in. Love to see it. The type of guy to be like, oh, I'll do terrible, and then he just gets an SS. And you're like,
Yeah.
what?
I've seen that before. I'm pretty sure I've seen that exact thing before.
Oh yeah,
myself.
he's the most humble person you'll ever meet. So I love every time his team can convince him to come play. Just a couple of roster swap outs then. Jin coming in for Marv and Menez Moy coming in as well for Belgium. Well, actually, Marv is going to come back in though.
Yeah, definitely makes sense to have Marmelo back on this pick. Seem to be getting potentially in this one. Still some discussion about the timeout situation.
Apologies for the delay. Having a discussion behind the scenes to confirm exactly when a timeout can and can't be used. But looks like Germany is ready to go now anyway. Henry gonna be coming back in. I'd see Jin go, but I think it's fair. Henry was
Next
hopping off
time.
last map. Yeah,
We'll see the next
he'll be
time.
back. Another nice calm intro. Got less jumps on this one than the previous map, so gonna see those combos get built up towards 200 before we jump into the map.
Very early miss from Menezwan and Jesse as well. Traded by Marmelo for one of them, so very small advantage for Germany, but it's actually going to grow a bit larger as Menezwan finds another miss.
Skefe gonna find his first miss now as well. Marmelo trades. Jesse and Marv trading again. But now Enryuka's down. That's a team miss for Germany. We're just gonna flip over. And El Skefe stopping the bleeding. Flipping it right back. It's just going to go back and forth now. Push continue to miss. Starting to stabilize now, perhaps, on this more calm section. Miss from Jesse will help Germany get a bit of a buffer going. Hopefully stop the ping-ponging as we jump into the next KI section.
One miss from Una for life, so it's gonna get a little bit more close on the score here for Belgium. Still have definitely a chance to bring it back in this last eighth of the map. Marvello's miss is definitely gonna make it a bit closer here.
That's enough to flip.
Yeah, it's gonna swip over, but Escafe trades it with Uno, so it's gonna be about even going into this very last ending. If anyone misses from Belgium, it's gonna be a complete swap over in this last minute, but Marvello breaks a lot on this ending. Looks like, oh wait, Adja as well, but Germany just pretty much collapsed on that ending. Wow,
yeah.
That score, he went from 0 to 60k instantly.
Yeah, a bit of a meltdown at the end there for Germany. Unfortunately, they also kind of had one halfway through, or at least they had like a team miss halfway through, which threw things into a bit of chaos. So definitely a smart pick from Belgium there. Threw Germany off their game a little bit, but at the same time, also kind of worrying pick for their opening pick to see it be that
it was really close.
Coin flip. Yeah, it could have gone either way at the end there. But for now, 1-1 all tied up. We'll be going back over to Germany, get their second pick of the match.
Going into Germany's next pick, gotta wonder, what is it going to be for the next pick? I mean, they did pretty well on the mixed mod one, but it also wasn't super convincing, especially considering Elskefe, I think, underperformed a bit on that one. Maybe they could go for something else, but it seems like they are actually going to be using a timeout here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if one of their players is having like technical issue or something. They're trying to buy time for that to get resolved. Would be my best guess. Bit of confusing situation, but we'll get it sorted out. Looking like we are going to be saying they had that timeout on the last pick. Give you the extended time to ready up. So it is a confusing situation overall. On the bright side, about the time it takes to figure things out, at least half a timeout. So
Yeah,
a little
that's true.
half then, half now. You know, it works out in the end. New timeout splitting mechanic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just made the one up on the spot, but I mean, hey, it works.
Yeah. Can I get two 60-second timeouts instead of 1 2-minute timeout?
Can I get 121 second timeouts, actually?
I
need
double it
those
and give
right
it to
now.
the next guy.
Yeah, double it and give it to the next guy. We'll get a 5-hour timeout in grand finals. Perfect.
Yeah, we could. You just like, yeah, we're not going to use our time up this stage. We want to double it and give it to us next weekend. That would be the real strats. These are the things that we need to spice up the World Cup.
Back. Spice it up by bringing
there we
back
go.
warm-ups for sure.
Oh yeah, that we need for sure.
If
That
Netherlands had warm-ups, they wouldn't have lost earlier today.
that is
So-
true. It's like their superpower, honestly.
Really is.
Murray is confirming in chat what I was guessing. Yes, looks like Marmello having some keyboard issues that they're trying to resolve. But there we go. Double time 3 going to be picked one way or another. Germany has had their moments of timeout, so got that cleared out of the way. Cake Noob's gonna be coming in, but Belgium, not Germany. There we are. Gonna be doing in My Cutie and El Skefe. Meanwhile, Yuno and Inri have been hanging out over on Germany's side, and looks like Marv fully resolved keyboard issues and will be that third man for Germany. Losing track of nicknames. I think My Cutie, that's Kofu, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Kofu.
Okay, yeah. Glad to see Kofu back. Well, early misses coming out. El Skefe, Yuno for life. Marv now as well.
You're already seeing pretty much everybody off the board except for Inryoku on the bottom right there.
Yeah, once
So,
again, she's
bit of
holding it
an
down
advantage.
for Germany.
Yeah, but it's already
Yes.
going to be gone, sadly. Swap straight over to Belgium as well with Yuno's miss. So we're already getting a bit of a stronger lead already for Belgium. It's going to even out to about 50,000, maybe 60,000 points, all things considered. But with the way players have been playing so far on this map, this one's pretty hard, so I don't know if people are going to be holding. Kate does find another miss. So it's going to even things out a bit more. El Skefe and Marvin Miller trade misses too.
Yeah, so score will still be ticking over to Germany, but slowed down by that trade. Now Inri misses. That is a double miss for
everybody
Belgium.
trades pretty much. Yeah, only Marv and El Skefe with combos. It's pretty much dead even.
Combo
at
advantage
two.
for Germany.
Yeah, almost
Just
even,
enough to flip
very,
it.
very slight. El Skefe's miss is going to be pretty impactful. He was the only one above 200 combo at that point too. So Germany building a lead, but Marv Miller and Cake Noob trade misses there.
Now Inri just, Cutie down as well. Skefe back up.
Yeah, but Germany is building a lead here. Misses from Belgium keep coming in through, but those two misses might be able to change it in the final seconds of the map. One more from Marv Miller.
That
Hold
could
up.
flip it. Hold up.
Yeah,
There's a photo finish.
Yeah,
It does
they
flip.
flipped it at the very end. Belgium pretty much stealing that one at the very end of the map. 900,000 score from El Skefe, MVP of the map, bringing Belgium to a break point on that pick. They're going to be taking the lead 2-1 in this match.
Yeah, really unfortunate for Germany there. I think that was that miss from Marv at the end. Just one miss too many to flip it over, but that one was just a real back and forth the whole time. So yeah, first break point of the match going to Belgium. Definitely putting them in a pretty good spot here. Their pick is up next. They're ready straight away for Mixed Mod 2. Which I would say a bit of a power move, seeing as Germany won fairly decently on Mixed Mod 1, though. Map quite a bit different. The low AR 8.3, so going to be a bit awkward for the no mod player, definitely difficult for the hidden player.
Yeah, I mean, this one pretty much the anti-mod, mixed mod, which means you need to have a really good hidden player to for this one, and even then, your Nomad player still means a lot on this map because it is low AR. Probably going to be a bit harder than the Hard Rock for some teams to be able to find two people who can play AR 8.3 on this kind of stuff.
Yeah, these are the type of maps that you start seeing the teams that have that third man problem be an issue. Fortunately, very common with a lot of teams who have two kind of star players, and then you just struggling to find someone that can fill that third slot. This is definitely the type of map to make that more obvious, but see what they want to do roster-wise here. Definitely looking like there's some swaps coming in. Swaps coming down. Looks like we might have Ganoshi and Ryoku and Marmello for Germany. El Skefe, MyCutie, and Zind for Belgium.
Getting straight into this one. MyCutie on the Hard Rock, Zind on the Hidden, so it's Roku on the Hard Rock and Marvel on Hidden. Not too surprising. I think the big mix-up is El Skefe is playing Nomad this time instead of Jesse.
Yeah, interesting choice though. Like you said, Nomad can be one of the trickier ones for this map. Instead of the normal Hard Rock difficulty, Hard Rock to play at a normal approach rate. Marmello gonna find a miss. About 140 combo for that one. But Zind and El Skefe gonna be finding misses, and that will favor Germany.
Already a huge lead for Germany. Marvello does finally fall again, but it's just not gonna matter, especially when they already have a 100,000 point lead at the halfway point.
Yeah, Ganoshi and Ryoku locking it down, and this is a short map. Minute 49 seconds of drain time. Already halfway through that. Ganoshi will finally miss.
Yeah, lead is shrinking quite a bit, especially because this is one of the maps with lower max combos, so one miss is really punishing compared to any of the others. And honestly might flip around here with Marvello and Ganoshi being at lower combos. Hold up. As long as Belgium can hold it, does swap. Marvello's miss there as well, seals it. I don't think there's any way they could miss on this ending. Maybe the hidden players could miss, but it's going to be really hard to find a miss on this ending. Belgium actually do take out the break, their own point, making it 3-1 versus Germany.
Yeah,
Huge
once
point
again,
to solidify the lead.
Yeah, just slipping up a little bit at the end and costing them the point. I was about to say maybe a bad pick from Belgium there. It was looking like Germany was really doing well, but like you said, low combo map, short map, so it was really just a couple misses that was making the difference. So yeah, it's now 3-1. Belgium in a very nice spot, halfway to the victory. Germany got a little bit of catch up to play, but it is their pick next. Hopefully they can pick something that they're happy with and ready to take that second point.
Now we go on to Germany's next pick. You gotta wonder, what can they really go for here? Their last pick didn't work out for them. They have to find something that Belgium is not going to do that great on. I don't think it's going to be the hidden. Both these teams not really that confident on the hidden, especially Germany. Maybe they could go for something like the Hard Rock 2 or the Hard Rock 1. I could definitely see them doing well on those. DT might be a little bit sketchy, so I think probably a Hard Rock 1 or maybe even a Nomad 4 pick could be decent for Germany here.
The Nomad 4 picked by Germany.
Yeah, Nomad 4, definitely one of the more solid ones, I think, for Germany. Maybe we see Jinikari coming in for this one. What do you think?
I think it's definitely possible. This is the type of map that Jin would excel at. We'll have to wait and see. Also, I like that we're going to 3.5 minute long map. Give Germany a bit more time to stabilize.
We're going to be getting straight into this one. You see Elskese, Jesse, and Mike Yudi on the side of Belgium. Ganoshi, Inryoku, and Marvmello on the side of Germany. No Ginikari on this one, sadly for us.
Yeah,
But
no
still,
Jin.
two great lineups
Jin.
for this one. I mean, we do have Jin. It's just
Yeah,
Ganoshi.
we have the other Jin. Ganoshi, other good friend of mine. So I'll take it. Speaking of Ganoshi, it looks like he was not ready for the map start and missed first couple notes there.
We already see like 3 players missing. We see Elskese and Mike Yudi as well on the side of Belgium missing. So it is going to be a super small lead early on for Germany.
Ganoshi gonna be finding another miss. Small score lead for Germany. About to say he's gonna be eating away, but Mike Cutie finds a slightly late trade on that. Now Jesse as well. Elskese finding that miss as well. Traded by Ganoshi. Now Cutie and Ganoshi missing again. That does favor Germany though.
Yeah, Inryoku is holding super strong with this combo. 500 combo for them. Pretty much the MVP. Only FC left on the board.
Players finally recovering. Mike Cutie gonna hit 200 combo. Now all 6 players above that combo point, so. Jesse, could I find a miss? I was just about to say score difference gonna be locked in at 78,000, but it is now growing, shooting towards 100,000, and will continue to do so as Mike Cutie finds a miss.
Yeah, I mean, this is a super solid pick from Germany at this point. Already up to 100,000 point lead and growing. You said, like, they couldn't have really gone any better with a pick than this.
Yeah, this is definitely the pick that they needed to solidify things, get back into it, and get that next point on the board. Henry gonna finally find a miss, but job well done. Got Germany into a 6-digit lead so far, 119,000 at the break.
Yeah, at this point, I think Belgium pretty much knows their fate is sealed for at least this map. So they gotta start thinking towards the next map. You actually do see quite a few misses coming out right at the break. That pattern is so tricky. And there's also going to be one more, I think, memory jump as well coming up. So, unless Germany triple breaks and gets a few more breaks, it's not going to seem like that's going to happen, though, as Belgium breaks on this part, too.
Yeah, now Marvello's turn. Holding
Oh
it down
my
as I say that, he dropped. I
Only
cursed it.
Genoshi gets the memory jump, by the way.
I couldn't even finish my
Jump
sentence.
brutal.
But yeah, not going to be a matter. Like you said, Belgium struggling on a bit as well. The 142,000 score advantage. Very decisive second point for Germany. Oh, they're back on the board. Still one break point behind Belgium. Their pick now. But things are looking a bit better now.
Belgium's next pick here. Maybe they end up going for hidden. Maybe they end up trying out the DT pool. I don't think the DT pool has really been touched yet throughout this match. So could see something there. Could see them going. Actually, they're gonna go into Hard Rock too. Never mind. I guess I'm just completely off on this one.
Yeah, no Gemzu map for us today. Or Dapulus. There's PT1 and 2 still on the board, but we will see Hard Rock 2 with a Lacrima overdose.
Yeah, this one's going to be the precision map of the pool. Pretty much CS6 after Hard Rock is applied. So a bit more precision based than other Hard Rocks have been so far in the tournament.
Yeah, another short one as well. Maybe the strategy for Belgium here. Kind of a risky one, but have seen the shorter maps be a bit coin flippy, and so far they have favored Belgium most. Hard to say though if they're just getting lucky on their coin flips or if there's some strategy here. So we'll have to find out on this next one.
The real question is, how many people are going to miss in the slow part that we just heard in the song? There's gotta be at least a few. But the thing is, if you actually play this map, it's actually super easy. Here's a tip for anyone who actually still match to come. Stay in the middle and just read. Don't try to predict, just stay in the middle. Trust. It's so much easier if you just stay in the middle and then read it that way.
Must be my kind of map. That's pretty much just how I play.
Just staying in the middle.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want to be in the middle.
Getting started with this one, you see El Scafe Cakenoob and My Cutie on the side of Belgium, as well as pretty much the main consistent three we've seen from Germany, Dino for Life, Inroku, and Marvello on their squad.
They can find out an early miss. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing too big, as we see Yuno's miss there. Traded by El Scafe though, so still a small lead for Germany. That's going to be gone as Inroku misses as well. Everyone except for Marvello is dropping at this point. They are the lead for Germany going into the first fourth of the map. I'm not that big on combo, so every miss, especially that one as well from Marmelo, finally breaking the full combo, and Universal Life missing, might be able to. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be enough. Yeah, team is down. This is a slow part. Everyone gonna hit it. Oh, El Scafe, he didn't stay in the middle. See, he didn't stay in the middle. He didn't listen.
You didn't listen. You gotta be in the stream between the maps.
Exactly.
It's not a good idea. Don't do that. I see a lot of players doing that in tournaments. I'm like, why? Focus on your match.
Yeah, but I mean, this one is getting really close. Germany is kind of pulling away with it in this last chorus over here. They got combos while Belgium only really have one with Cake Noob, and that one's gone too. $100,000 point lead and still growing, especially with Cake Noob's second miss there.
Yeah, Germany locked in at the end here.
Yeah, they turbo locked in. Maybe not turbo locked in because did find a miss, but they locked in enough to at least secure this breakpoint, and now it's going to be going into a 3-3.
Yeah, huge from Germany there, getting that breakpoint back that they lost earlier. So all tied up now. Germany gonna have that next pick. Yeah, exciting. We got a tiebreaker potentially back on the table now. 2 more points from each team will get us there.
That'd be pretty sick. I mean, I can definitely see it happening. Yeah, could definitely happen. Going from 0 tiebreakers to already 2 first day. Pretty nice. Germany's pick here, though, they're actually going to be going with DT1. Picking a DT against Belgium again. Have they already picked DT3? I don't think they won the DT3 though. I might be having short-term memory loss, but
yeah, DT3 was the breakpoint they lost, I believe.
Yeah, but it was pretty close as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
So maybe they just feel a lot more confident on the AR9 reading. This one, I think, personally, one of the harder maps in the pool because it's not your conventional AR9 reading compared to some other AR9 maps we've seen in the past in World Cups.
Yeah, definitely we'll see El Scafe in for this one. We'll see who else. Like you mentioned, Belgium definitely have become known for the double time as well. Germany, that used to be a classic double time team.
Yeah, way back. I remember those days.
Good old days when Germany had 2 different Inris. I think they still do, but the other one's not playing.
Yeah, sadly. Now, pretty much same rosters for both of these teams heading into double time 1. Also, I will say right now, we do also have another match on the B stream per time 1. That one is at pretty close score right now. It's going to be 1-1 between the 2 teams. So go check that one out as well if you want to watch both on the side on the same time.
Yeah, double your fruit intake.
Very early miss from Unifilife and Cake Noob. Super small advantage. Gonna be actually going to Belgium as Unifilife finds another miss. Seems like they're having not a great time on the Air 9 reading, that is for sure.
Yeah, they're really going with hidden on this double time. I can't remember if she used it on the last one or if she didn't play the last one.
Yeah, but she does find a miss, which is going to make an even bigger advantage for Belgium into the first fourth of the map.
Finding a couple misses now as well.
Yeah, I stabilized a little bit, but it's just not enough. They still seem to be finding a few misses here and there. Us Cafe and Mike Cutie and Marmel are just completely cooking on this map so far. 3 SSs.
A bit of a longer one again though, so we still have time for Germany to lock in. Skefe finally gonna miss, but has on multiple and continues to do so.
Got the team miss though from Belgium. Iniroku and Markmel still holding strong. Score gap's getting a little bit smaller here going into the second half of the map, but Iniroku does finally break Only one FC left with Marvel, still SS. Score gap's just getting smaller and smaller. We see another team miss from Belgium, while Marvel and Onyoku still are holding a little bit of a combo.
Yeah, Yuno's continuing. No, Marv! He's down.
And Marv is finally down, but still super, super tight. Only about 20,000 points for Belgium. I mean, this score difference is pretty much all coming from Unifor Life at this point. Seem to be struggling up quite a bit on the reading compared to their two teammates. But I mean, Ninryoku and Marvel are doing a fantastic job so far. Marvel does finally break again.
Yeah, like you said, Inryoku and Marvello are first and second place score in the lobby right now, but fortunately Yuno dead last. And it's just hard for Germany to take a lead here.
Inryoku does finally break their bigger combo, so Belgium just going to be kind of going away with it at this point towards the end of the map. It's going to be about 100,000 points towards the whole finish of this song. Kind of got to wonder, is this the right pick for Germany if they don't really have a third player who can read the AR9?
Yeah, I am curious what happened there, if there is like some kind of an issue, like keyboard, or had the wrong skin, or just, yeah, wasn't having a good time with the reading. It's hard to say. It is an unfortunate breakpoint loss for Germany. In Belgium 4-3 in their pick, chance to bring it to match point.
Yeah, they go straight for the hidden one. This one is gonna be a bloodbath, I think, between these two teams. Let me just put it like that. Both teams not really that keen on the hidden, especially Germany, so could see a bit of an interesting total score line for both of these teams, especially with how hard this map is.
Yeah, get a good Dave map. Make for good tournament maps, but they also are known to be difficult. What do we think would be more difficult in the hidden one slot here? This map, or we had a Crowley hidden one for finals
This
level?
map. This map is like turbo hard for this pool, I think. This is like Dave cooked something with this. I don't know what he cooked, but he cooked. This map is that hard. This is also one of our originals for this week.
Oh, very nice,
I
yeah.
think we at least get to see it. But this map is like, good luck.
Yeah, I forgot to keep an eye on the originals. I don't think we played another one yet, though. There are 3 others.
No. Hard Rock 1 and Nomad 3.
Actually, hidden 3 as well. Looks like, so.
Yeah, that one was from Standard, so a bit older, but still an original nonetheless.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to be getting into this one to see Beater stepping in, I think, for the first time this match, along with Ganoshi and Marvin on the hidden. See again, El Skefe and Jesse. Very early miss from both Beater and Jesse on the top. We're going to be seeing a lot more misses of these, just don't worry about that one.
Double miss coming from Germany.
Yeah, finally breaking from Ganoshi. Already getting through pretty massively, yeah.
Yeah, interesting that we don't see Inryoku in here. She was doing really good today in general and has been playing a hidden, like on that double time pick, so.
Oh yeah, it's so much different though when you go from 10.3 to an AR9 hidden, especially in a map like this.
That is
like,
fair. Yeah.
I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if she normally plays hidden.
Yeah, one full combo left on Xian. I mean, this score gap is already just massive, right? I mean, Beater just seems to not be able to play this map. I mean, I don't blame him. This map is like good luck kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems like we need someone. Your turn.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think most teams are at that point in the losers bracket with this map. It's like, yeah, you do your best, you know, have fun. But I mean, some players still doing pretty well. I mean, you see Zian still FCing, and Belgium actually is doing pretty well, all things considered. Especially for a losers bracket team on this hidden one.
Yeah, they still got 3 S's going. Germany do have 2.
I mean, this one's already just pretty much over though at this point, right? Like,
Yeah.
250,000 points first half. Like, it's tough. Then finally drops the full combo, but I mean, the damage is it's already done.
Yeah. See if Germany can slowly eat away at some of that score, but 200,000, a lot to try and make up in the last quarter of the map. And for that to even have a chance, I think we need Leader to FC the rest, which probably not likely. Yeah.
Pretty doomed at this point. I mean, hey, the good thing is the score lead's not really growing that much, I guess you could say. It's been at 250k for a little bit, but I mean, we're already at the end of the map. You just gotta think towards the future for Germany. What can they pick?
Yeah, at this point, you're just thinking of the map pool, playing on autopilot.
They tried DT, didn't go well either time that they tried it. Hard Rock was picked. They did win the Hard Rock, so we might see them go straight into Hard Rock 1 or Hard Rock 3 after this one. I believe Hard Rock 3 was banned though. So probably Hard Rock 1 from Germany would be my guess as to a next pick. But yeah,
I could see that.
huge win for Belgium, bringing it to match point on this one.
Yeah. Hard map, indeed. Kanoshi says.
I mean, Marvel's score is really good though, 2 misses. So
Yeah, no, Marmelo was kind of popping off there, honestly. I think that is the lobby MVP by a decent margin. But fortunately, Germany just did not have third player. Although with Kanochi's talking, it sounds like maybe they did expect Peter doing a bit better on that. Perhaps he was having some other kind of issue.
you never know.
Kanoshi wants to run it back, jumping back into the map.
And the more we can hear the song, the better, right? Hey, he played it again. 100%.
Hey.
Let's go.
No, that is a score. Beautiful SS from Kanoshi.
Honestly, kind of cooked, but gonna be having to get into the next pick.
Yeah, that might have been the lag he was talking about. He was like stuck in the game somehow still. Hard Rock 1 is going to be the pick though, so
Yeah.
got the crystal ball out.
Surprising. This one I think definitely makes the most sense for Germany if we want to find another pick. This one also another original.
And the question is, how do you pronounce the title?
Raison d'etre?
It's good enough for me.
I mean, I took French, but my French is not it anymore.
I took Spanish, and that was, I don't want to know how many years ago. I'm old. I know a bit of Dutch. It's like, sadly, probably my strongest second language now, and Dutch is not good at all.
Don't ask an American to speak a second language. This is what you'll get.
To be fair, pronouncing French words is pretty hard sometimes. At least for us.
This is why we need El Scafe back on the cast. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
We'll ask him to just hop in here while he's playing the map. It's like, hey, El Scafe, how do you pronounce this?
I did that in one tournament. We had a Polish map, and I had Fob hop in just to pronounce the name and then hop back out. It was like a running
man.
bit. It was good.
Getting started with this one. We see Mike QD, Elskefe, and Cake Noob on the side of Belgium. Side of Germany. We're seeing same three members. We've seen pretty much for the most of the maps, Unify, Roku, and Marshmallow.
So far, uneventful intro. Everyone getting to 200 combo. Marv gonna miss shortly after, though.
Yeah, seeing Marvel miss, as well as Unify and Elskefe trading, as well as Cake Noob. Quite a few misses happening pretty close together. Only 2 FCs from Roku and Mike QD left on the top. It's pretty much dead even though. Small advantage from here. And it's gone. Those missed there.
There's plenty of time to go, though. This is the longest map in the pool outside of tiebreaker. And it's only a bit shorter than the tiebreaker, so.
This one's going to be pretty much all about the marathon battle. Marvel not having the best of times, though. Usually Marvel has been the MVP for Germany, but this map seems to be struggling a bit more, which is a little bit worrisome for them in the long run on this map. But if there's any player that can bring it back, it is definitely Marvel.
Yeah, and they do have Inri up there holding on to that double S, only one left in the lobby. He has been on fire today, so.
Mikey
He's
still
stepping
has
up.
the FC at least, so.
Yeah. Inri stepping up where Marv is stumbling a little bit, but he'll catch his balance.
Something that's pretty aesthetic is that right now, the scores are pretty much lined up almost equally between the players and their slots. Top is FCing, left is a 1 miss, and then right is having a rough time, just put it that way. But it seems like Marvello breaking away a little bit from Cake Noob, and Nilskefe does break, so going to be staying equal to Uniform Life. Marvello seems to be getting a little bit of an advantage over Cake Noob. And Inryoku finally drops the FC, which is pretty big.
Yeah, like I said, overall these teams seem pretty even on Hard Rock, but Germany, slight advantage. IQD is taking the MVP for now. Has not broke that full combo, but Henry already getting back up to combo.
Seems like Marvel are just slightly finding more of a footing than Cake Noob is on this map, unfortunately. About a 50,000 point lead, which is, I think, like 2.5 misses or so, something like that on this long of a map, and it's just going to get a little bit larger as well.
Dino does find the break once again, and eat into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, Belgium's going to need at least 2 more coming out from Germany. It's final seconds of the map. That's not the miss you want from Elskefe, your Belgian fan.
Yeah, Henry also missed as well. Cutie gonna be down by the end.
Finally breaking the full combo, unfortunately. But all things considered, not too much of a difference, only about 70,000 points. So it was still in the realm of possibilities. But Germany, they still have a long task ahead of them. They have to win Belgium's pick. And Belgium's pick, it's going to be tough for Germany. They still have a DT left, I'm pretty sure. They still have Hidden 3. And I don't think Germany's won either a DT or a Hidden. So, bit of a tall task for Germany still, even in this 5-4 scoreline, to be able to take it to the tiebreaker. But, you know, it's possible. We saw a tiebreaker earlier today. We saw a team in pretty much the same spot as Germany, right? We saw Argentina, other teams pick, Poland's pick, end up winning on Poland's pick, and they end up winning the tiebreaker. So we could also see that happening here. Germany winning on Belgium's pick, going to tiebreaker, winning tiebreaker. You never know.
Yeah, anything is possible. Like I said, it's gonna be a bit more difficult since they do have to get a break point. They did have won a break point against Belgium. Just need to win back this second one, so have seen it happen. Map pool is dwindling down.
Yeah, I think they go with hidden 3 here if you're Belgium.
I would think so, yeah.
And you saw that Germany didn't really have a third player for the hidden, and even though hidden 3 is not really a hidden map in the same sense that hidden 1 is, probably still their best pick, although DT2 could honestly be a pick as well. I think you don't go to the Nomad pool if you're Belgium. It's just too risky, especially with Nomad 1. Maybe Nomad 3, but I mean, even that's pretty risky.
Yeah, I agree. Nomad, bit too coin flip for this critical moment, and yeah, Belgium gonna take that time out, take their time thinking this through, make sure they get the right pick for them, hopefully close out the match. Let's see, in 3 they got the it's AR 9.3, so that isn't going to be too taxing on them. It's 3 minutes long though. Double time 2 would be a quick map, which has favored them throughout this match for the most part. 1 minute 49 seconds. It is a Gemzu double time though, which does sound scary.
Yeah, it's a bit trickier than the other double times in terms of actually playing the map with the mechanics. But I mean, we saw Germany very close on the DT3, not as close on the DT1. But I think you gotta go with hidden 3 if you're Belgium here. Come on, come on, El Skefe. We know you're listening in, surely, in your timeout. Surely, go with the hidden 3. You can trust us.
Yeah, I'm excited to see any of these maps, but I agree. I think hidden 3 is probably the correct pick here. But we'll see what they want to do. Throw a curveball at us.
There it is.
There we are.
You know, I'll
I was
take
just about
full
to say,
credit for that one.
maybe they'll just sit here in silence, let us talk about hidden 3, have Germany practice it up, and then right at the end of the timer, be like, Nomad 3, let's go.
Yeah, a little bit of a curveball.
Throw them off,
I mean,
yeah.
I think this was pretty much the only way that it could have really gone. I think both teams are probably honestly just practicing hidden in the background while during that timeout. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like,
oh no.
Belgium knows. Germany
just one
probably
more. Just
knows.
one more.
Yeah. This one I
do
do
have
think
Inryoku in the lobby right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one definitely a lot easier for non-hidden players to play, and Inryoku has been one of their best performing members so far on Germany's side.
Will we have Jinakari though? Don't
Will we?
think he plays hidden. If I remember correctly. I want to say he's on the Hidden is Bad gang with me. Not really hate him.
We see Jin.
Struggle with it.
Toshi.
Yeah. The other Jin. Which makes a lot of
Wait,
sense.
I just realized. Does this mean Jinoshi is like, is the Jin the Oshi of Jinikari?
Ooh.
Is that
I didn't
like
think
the?
about that.
Is that like the
Is
hidden
that the lore?
Like lore?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that now until I just
never
looked
thought of
at
it, yeah.
two separate ways. Oh my god.
Yeah, Kanoshi being in definitely makes sense for the hidden pick, but yeah, I'm gonna have to follow up with them on that.
That's
the lore.
that is something that like didn't even cross my mind at all. I always thought of Genoshi, you know?
Yeah.
Just as one word, never as two.
It's been hiding in plain sight with the lowercase o this whole time.
That's how they get you. Just like how so many people thought that Jin Ikari was actually Jin Elkari for the longest time.
Yeah.
I was one, I'm
Or
sorry.
Or Jin Carly. He definitely loves that one.
Oh man. You know he's
Love
listening
you,
to
Jin.
this right now and
he's gonna DM me
I'm
later.
sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Getting into hidden 3. No early breaks, which is at least a bit better than previous hidden pick for both teams. First miss actually coming from El Skefe, about 130 combo win.
Germany gonna take that lead. 3-minute long map though, so plenty of time for anything that happens. Dean, Dinri, Danny, all gonna be finding misses.
Yeah,
That's a team down for Germany.
Yeah, only one with the full combo left is Jesse on the top left for Belgium, but even then, they've still got huge combos for all 3 members. Zine finally drops again. So does Jesse. Only El Scafe with over 200 combo at this point. 30,000 point lead, which is still a pretty solid lead, about a miss. It's going to get a little bit smaller over time. Now it's probably going to swap as Jesse is finding a bit more misses than he did in the intro.
We will trade one of those. Might have been a couple misses there, but has recovered now. Oh no! Belgium finding basically a team miss.
You know, Kinoshi and Marvel and even Inryoku still holding on, still super strong combos in this streamy section.
Yeah, this build-up section, well, Germany's struggling a bit now, but they were starting to lock in.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the only stream sections in the map, though. Most of it is going to be this vertical movement, which we saw Germany struggled a bit more on than Belgium did. Even though Marvel is still a huge combo right now, over 700, almost about 800. Inryoku not finding the best of times on the hit and pick. Still about a 1 miss lead for Germany going into the last third of the map.
Oh, Henry might be using it up here.
Yeah,
we'll trade.
Tough.
Ganoshi.
It's traded by Elskefe at least, but that was enough for the lead to swap.
Huge
One
pressure
combo,
now.
one combo each. Swaps again with Zine's miss, but is traded by Ganoshi. Marshmallow finally breaks. That's the huge combo down. So does Inryoku. No combos left at all for Germany. 2 combos for Belgium. They're taking this away at this point. Elskefe breaks with damage is already done. So does Jesse. They need to hold some combos here, Germany, but they're just not holding anything.
So unfortunate. Marv missed a hyper there, and final life for Germany will be extinguished, I think, here.
Yeah, that is going to be it for Germany in the World Cup run. No tiebreaker on this match, sadly. But Belgium does take it home 6-4 over Germany. You got to be feeling pretty happy about that one. They will be going on to face, I believe, Indonesia. So good luck to them. They will need it.
Yeah, Indonesia proven themselves earlier today to be quite a team to take on. So long road still ahead for Belgium. Fortunately, Germany, it's the road home, but still made it to quarterfinals. Had a pretty decent performance. Almost got us to tiebreaker, so still nice playing from Germany, especially coming in at 18 this year.
Yeah, not bad, all things considered. Especially, you know, they didn't have the full roster as they had last year. Bit of a downgrade in the roster, but still looking promising for the future. Meanwhile, Belgium, they just keep getting a little bit higher and higher every year, do a little bit better each and every year. Hopefully this year they can bring it a little bit higher than even last year. If they end up winning this match, it'll be huge for them, the one that they have coming up forward. But they're going to be your winners for this match. We still have another match going on the B stream as well. It's going to be Peru versus Taiwan. Peru is up 4-1 right now, so make sure go give that one a little bit of a peek. I believe we will be rating this one as soon as we're done here, which is pretty much now. So thank you guys for watching this match. We'll be leading you straight over to the Peru-Taiwan match that's happening right now.
Yep, and then after that, we'll be back for Canada versus Chile at 20 UTC. But till then, I've been Snow Leopard here at Secre. Thank you all, and we hope to see you over on the B stream.